everyone, it is Rory here at that Eurovision site. We are here now in the press centre for Basel 2025, and here I am joined by the absolutely lovely Princ from Serbia. Dobrodošli, kako si?
Jako sam dobro, hvala ti. It's amazing. I'm so honored for hearing Serbian. Okay, thank you so much.
Najlepša hvala, najlepša hvala.
It's a family thing for people that don't know.
Yes.
Like you can see the hair thing here.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, if anyone had watched our interview in Amsterdam, we were realising that actually we may have been long lost brothers. Yeah. So if anything, it's a family reunion, which I'm quite happy
I'm going to continue wearing earrings after the Eurovision.
Yeah, you've got to kind of keep them going now along here. But you've got the nose piercing.
I have a hole here.
Okay.
That I use when I'm not in the Eurovision trying to survive the dragging.
Oh my god, yeah, because that must like absolutely be feeling like really hard if you got that trapped in the middle of like a pin or something.
I'm trying just not to think about it. Yeah, you know, we were making jokes about that, like if something bad happens, I have plan B, we're gonna donate the hair. You know, I'm just gonna ask the Eurovision crew to keep my hair, you know, falling down, just gather it and please let's do some nice things.
Yeah, we'll give it as a wig or something like that to someone who needs it. It's fantastic. So yeah, so now you know you've had your set of rehearsals now and you're sort of gearing up for the second semi-final, the first dress rehearsal. How has everything been for you on the stage? You know, do you feel like confident in how everything was coming across?
I'm feeling both confident and nervous, to be honest. You know, it's really like a fairy tale having to see everything you've been doing in the past, I don't know, couple of weeks. We changed everything, and it was the first time for me to see how everything looks on the big stage, you know, on the telescreen, on the phone screen, and it's just out of my mind. I'm just out of my mind, you know. I feel proud of everything we did, and I'm happy, and I feel confident, as I said, for everything, because I'm 100% a believer in Mila. I believe in what I sing. I'm feeling, I'm going through some things, you know, it's really important for me. That's actually the biggest thing that gives me confidence, because I would not be cool liar in that kind of sense, if you understand what I mean. So I'm nervous on the same time, because we still didn't have the rehearsal with the audience. Mm-hmm. But I think it's going to be amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I mean, you know, the crowd always gets things a lot more heightened anyway. The atmosphere is going to be so much more better, isn't it?
Yes,
so
we're going to get an extra boost. I'm definitely sure about it.
And I mean, obviously, you know, you will also be getting a massive boost from your hometown in Vranje as well. I mean, what has the reaction been like in Vranje now to sort of you getting to go to such a massive stage?
They're very proud. I still didn't have a chance to go to Vranje. But they're very proud, you know. I have tons of messages from people, you know, like videos, kids singing the song in the school, you know. There are a lot of people learning Serbian through Mila. Yeah. So really nice things are happening, and you know, it means a lot to me, because that's what inspires me, you know. Yeah. When you do music, not only because you're yourself, you have a need to do something, to sing, to play instrument, to do whatever, to make music, but it's not the same. It's not, you don't feel the gift so much, except to get a feedback, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You don't do it purely for the sake of the art, you do it for everyone else, isn't it? So yeah, you feel amazing. And am I right in thinking after you did the revamp of Mila, you worked with Jako Yakimovic, right? Yeah. How is that sort of collaborating with not only a massive Eurovision legend, obviously with Lana Moja, Nia Ljubav Stvar, but also just in general, just like a massive like Balkan star?
You know, I could never imagine that in my wildest dreams. You know, first of all, like coming to Eurovision, and then second of all, you know, Jako Yakimovic is one of the biggest reasons why I ever wanted to be on the Eurovision stage, starting from the 2004 with the entry Lana Moja. Mm-hmm. That's, I think, one of the first Eurovisions I watched, and I was like, oh my God, I want to be this guy, you know. And you know, collaborating with Jako Yakimovic, especially in the context of Eurovision, is like the wildest dreams coming true. Yeah. And I will always be grateful to Željko and the whole team for that collaboration.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, you know, he's behind some of the most like well-known songs within Eurovision, obviously, like Oro, Addio, and all these other songs.
Layla,
exactly. So, you know, did he give you any advice, kind of like to kind of go into the stage to prepare yourself?
Follow your intuition, enjoy every single moment. You know, this is one once in a lifetime chance. Like, extremely rare people get the second chance here as well. I think Željko is one of the few people. So yeah, just enjoy and follow your instinct. You're here for a reason.
Definitely, yeah. And just about your rehearsal. Obviously, you kind of touched on the kind of thing in Amsterdam. You're going to be bringing sort of Greek mythology within there. Have you read the Iliad? What is your sort of favorite story then of the sort of Greek mythology then?
I read Homer's Iliad. I think when I was younger. Icar and Daedalus, I think that was one of my favorites. Everything about the Olympus, I was I was so many times in Greece, but the thing is that some myths are part of different mythologies.
Yeah.
So I think you can find the myth that we were inspired by, like the Orpheus and the Eurydice, in different mythologies as well. So, also when I was a kid, there was a cartoon of the Greek mythology, so I could see every single story of the Greek mythology, cartoonized. So, I think every single myth, every single legend, worldwide, not necessarily Greek, has a story that people tend to get for granted, I think there is a deeper message that we have to be reminded of sometimes.
Definitely, yeah. And I know obviously now we're kind of reaching the end of the Eurovision journey, but I guess what's one thing that you will take from your experience here at Eurovision, kind of going forward into your own sort of artistry?
I had so many emotional moments. Even when I talk to you, I have a lot of emotions coming back to my mind when I speak. I will always be proud of myself for being 100% myself, even though when I was going through the difficult times, the happy times, I will just try to remember how I felt.
Yeah.
And that will most definitely be my biggest inspiration afterwards.
Definitely, yeah. Well, I can't wait to see what it's going to be like on the stage on Thursday. It's going to be an amazing show, I'm sure. Najlepša hvala I srećno u polufinalu. It'll be fantastic to see how you manage to sort of take it on that stage. So thank you very much for giving up some time. It's really, really appreciated.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.